On September 25, 2017, the banners of hope rose in the skies of Kurdistan, carrying the dreams of a people crushed by geography and worn down by politics. On that day, the ballot box was not just papers, but mirrors of dignity and an echo of a voice long suppressed. More than 92% of the people of the region, along with Kurds living outside the Kurdistan regional government's administration, voted yes for independence, with a voter turnout of 72%, in a scene that summed up decades of waiting. Yet what appeared that day as the birth of a nation was treated in Baghdad as an unforgivable crime. Even though the Kurdistan regional government had declared that the referendum was not aimed at an immediate declaration of independence, but rather to launch peaceful negotiations with Baghdad on new foundations, the federal government rejected it, refusing to acknowledge the Kurds' right to self-determination, as if slamming the door on history and turning back the clock. The referendum was originally supposed to take place in 2014, at a time when Baghdad was drowning under dark clouds of chaos and paralysis, while the Kurdistan region was proving itself to be the last fortress against the expansion of ISIS, after the Iraqi army's front lines collapsed, leaving towns and cities to their fate. Back then, the Peshmerga forces stepped into the security vacuum with courage, not out of greed for land, but out of loyalty to the people and to protect them. They were the shield that never broke, the sword that never rusted. And though the calls for independence had echoed for decades, the Kurdish leadership had chosen patience, prioritizing partnership above all else, even while paying the price in terms of security and economy. When the decisive moment drew near, the decision was not arbitrary, but the fruit of extensive consultations led by President Masoud Barzani, who met with representatives of most political forces in the region, from the Kurdistan Democratic Party to the Patriotic Union of Kurdistan, from the Islamists to the Communists, from Turkmen and Assyrian representatives to Armenians, in a rare political scene in which the unity of components shone under the banner of the Kurdish dream. The referendum was more than a voting process. It was a political will from a people who wanted to live with dignity, not to be governed by proxy. And even if the world ignores it today, history will never erase its light.